Hello my friends, how are you doing? It is time for ControlNet for Flux. I'm going to show you how to set everything up and run it, and there is also 3 workflows included. Let's get started. So this is also from XLabs AI, and this uses the same nodes that we installed yesterday with my video for IP adapter for Flux that you can watch here. I would highly suggest it because IP adapter is pretty cool for Flux. Now let's go over the installation again for this pack here. So when you scroll down, you can see here the installation advice, and it's really simple, because what you need to do is you want to copy the web address of this project here like this, not the tree, not the main, just the web address of the original project. Then you're going to go into your ConfUI folder. Next, you're going to go into the custom nodes folder. There, you're going to type CMD in the address bar and hit enter. When you have that, you type git clone and then paste the web address in here and hit enter. This is going to download the folder structure for you. After you've done that, you will find inside of your custom nodes folder a Flux ConfUI folder. Open that up. In this folder, you're going to find the setup.py file. You want to double click that to run it, and this will download some additional files for you. Once you've done this, go to your ConfUI folder and run ConfUI once. Let's start up. So it goes through setting up all the files and folders for you, and then you close down ConfUI again. After you've done this, you want to go into the ConfUI folder, in there into the models folder, and there you should now find a folder that is called XLabs. Open that. In that folder, you're going to now find the ControlNets folder. Yesterday we used the IP adapters folder, but of course today we need the ControlNets folder, and this is where the different models go. As you can see right now, it's only 3 models. We have Kenny, Depth, and Head. So when you go back to the GitHub page and scroll down a little bit more, you will find here models, and it says here Flux ControlNet collection. So I'm going to click on that to open that up, and this will bring you to this page here where you want to click on files and versions. Now in here, as you can see, there is multiple files. The Kenny and the Depth both have a version 2. This is what I'm using here. So download Kenny version 2, Depth version 2, and then the Head ControlNet, which does not have a version 2. Here on the right side, you have the download buttons, and you put that into the ControlNets folder I showed you a second ago. Let's go back to the GitHub page from before, because there is some more thing we need to do, and that is you need to have ConfUI ControlNet aux or auxiliary. Now this is easy to install because basically you can install this through the ControlNet manager. So when you open up ConfUI, you will see that here on the right side, actually here, you have the manager. So when you click on that, you get here the Custom Nodes Manager button on the top. Click on that. In the search bar, type ControlNet aux, and there you will find the ConfUI ControlNet Auxiliary Preprocessor. This is what we need, so click on the Install button, wait until it has finished, and then restart ConfUI. Also, if you see any kind of red boxes in the workflows that you open up, you can click here on Update All, and this will update ConfUI and all the custom nodes for you. After it has updated, close down ConfUI and start it again, and now you should be set to run all of this. Of course, a prerequisite for running this is that you have Flux installed inside of ConfUI. If you have not done that yet, check out this video where I show you how to do that and where to put all of the models that you need. There's also one more extra thing you can do. If you have a GTX card and you have low VRAM, there is a low memory mode that you can use. This is a specific node you need to download. This is again on the GitHub page for the ControlNet that I showed you before, and here you have the link for the install. When you follow the install, it brings you to this GitHub page, and when you scroll down, you have here the installation guide, which tells you to use a pip install to upgrade GGUF, and then a git clone to install that node for you. And when you have installed that, as you can see here, you have to replace the load diffusion model node in the workflow with the unit loader gguf, which is going to load the Flux 1 depth Q4 gguf model. And this model you can find down here. It's important that you use the depth model because the Schnell model does not work with ControlNet. Alternatively, you can use the T5 gguf. I was told, I've not tried it myself because I don't have a GTX card. And if you have any problems with this installation or how to get it to run, please join my Discord server where we have a specific room just for ComfUI discussions. Okay, so now that everything is set up here, let's have a look at the workflows. The workflows I'm showing you here are the workflows that are included for my Patreon supporters, but these are exactly the same workflows that are included in the XLabs Hugging Face page. Actually, let me show you real quick where to find them. So where you downloaded the models, up there it says workflows. You want to click on that, and here you can see a Kenny depth and head workflow. Now, the only difference I did here is I cleaned it a little bit up so it's nicer and easier to understand. And then I added this node here that gets the image size. This is part of the KJ nodes pack, so you need to install that if you don't have that yet. As you can see, this looks at the image and then gets the size from that and puts it into the empty latent image, so you don't have to do that manually. This is just a little bit of convenience. So let's look at the process that is happening here. We are loading the image. It's going into our preprocessor from the ControlNet auxiliary pack. In this case, it does a Midas depth map. You can see a preview here. And then up here, we are loading the Flux ControlNet model. So this, as I said, is inside of the XLabs folder, inside of the ControlNet folder, and here you can load these models. If you don't see the models here, you need to click on the refresh button here on the right side. Pretty important if you don't see that. Now, this also then goes over here where you have the ControlNet strength that you can adjust. Below that, we have the positive prompt, the negative prompt. Here it is loading the two clip models, the clip L safe tensor and the T5XXL FP16 safe tensor. And this is then going into the XLabs sampler. Here, by the way, this is fixed for the seed, but you can change that to randomize, so you get a different seed every single time if you want to. And also make sure that up here where it says load VAE, you load the Flux VAE. Now this file is not called Flux VAE when you download it, as you can see in my Flux installation video, and in the workflow it's just called a AE safe tensor for some reason. So from the list you have here where your VAEs are, you need to select this file for it to work. And of course, the X sampler also needs the model. So down here we have the load diffusion model, where in this case, because I have an RTX card, I'm using the Flux 1 development FP8 safe tensor model. I'm gonna bring out a video about the different Flux models out there and when and why to use them, sometimes in the next days. And then basically you just click run and wait for it to finish, and this is the end result we have from the depth map. Now here's also the exact same thing. The difference for Kenny, of course, is it does not create a depth map, it creates a Kenny map, which is these kind of thin lines here. Looks a little bit like a sketch. It's kind of like finding the edges in the image. And of course this uses here a Kenny edge preprocessor from the auxiliary pack. And of course here for the load Flux ControlNet, we are using the Kenny model for that. Of course, the rest of the workflow is exactly the same thing. And last but not least, we have here the head workflow. And this, of course, creates these softer lines, which have a little bit more detail, and because of that can be a little bit smoother in the creation. You might want to experiment with that. And of course, in this case, as you can imagine, we have to have up here our head soft edge lines node from the auxiliary pack, and then also we are going to load here the head ControlNet model for Flux. I use the exact same prompt and input image on all these three workflows, but I use different seeds, and you can see there is some difference between them. So this is the head output, this is the Kenny output, and this is the depth output. Experiment with that. Personally, I'm a big fan of the depth map, but play around with them and see what fits you best. Also, please let me know in the comments, what is your favorite UI that you're using? Is it Forge? Is it Focus? Is it Automatic 1111? Is it Conf UI? Maybe Invoke? Maybe something completely else? And of course, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye! Oh, you're still here. So this is the end screen. There's other stuff you can watch like this or that. It's really cool. And yeah, I hope I see you soon. Leave a like if you haven't yet. And well, yeah,